Hey everybody, Eagle Run 23 here. Let's get this workbench cleaned off. Okay, that is way better. Pardon the fan, it is 5,000 degrees in Texas right now, and we must have that fan on if we want to make a video. We're going to be talking about ammunition in this video, and we've got several things to share with you. But while we're here, this was left here on my desk, I want to remind you, grab some silver. It's always a good idea. Not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. If you prefer brass and copper, I recommend getting brass and copper as well. This was a box of 6.5 Creedmoor that is a soft point, 129 grain, I believe. Yes, 129 grain. And they had a couple of boxes of this. They only had 2 boxes, I believe. And this was at a gun shop here in the DFW area for $36, $37 for 20 rounds. So way too expensive, first of all. But we're still trying to test some different weights of bullets before we start reloading our 6.5 Creedmoor. And I just wanted to try this Fiocchi. Wanted to try this, and I guess at the time I was willing to pay the premium. I don't know that I would buy that today. We're seeing magazine bans come all over. I think Washington State just announced a ban. I don't believe that's coming to Texas. But yeah, I don't believe that's coming to Texas, but your state could be banning magazines. For the most part, your grandfather claused in. So if you want to pick up a couple extra magazines for your Glocks and your AKs and your Berettas and whatever you have, I would say probably get a couple extras, maybe get 1 or 2 more than what you would have bought, and that way you won't be sorry later. They are grandfathering those in, but a lot of times that grandfather clause is they say it's okay now, and then they come back later and say, you know, some sort of stipulation about how it can't be in a certain place, and they effectively ban retroactive, even though the law is written for grandfather. Just take a look at California if you want to see what that went down like. That's pretty much the blueprint of what some of these other states may try to do. So during our YouTube incarceration, we finished off this little beauty. This is a PSA dagger slide. This is the only PSA dagger slide that I had, and we originally got this to go on the GST Mod 1, but they had a deal on Palmetto, and it was an RMR cut with a hollow sun and a dagger slide. And I think this is like the gray, and I think the other one is black. So we're gonna make a call here, and we are gonna leave this set up the way that it is. So we are gonna run this guy just like this. And I have a mag well for this, but remember I cross-threaded it. If you wanna go back and catch up on all of the projects, go back a couple videos. There's a full breakdown of everything we got in the works. So this gun will have a dagger slide with a hollow sun. This is the extended grip. Really feels great. And we are still working on triggers. I know I've been talking about triggers for a while, but triggers are coming. And then we also went ahead and ordered we did not yet order the barrel. All this guy needs is a barrel. And this will go onto the other frame, and we're gonna do a frame swap on that. So we're making some great progress on several of our builds. I know you guys are here to talk about ammo, so let's get right into that. We did shoot the 8.6 blackout ammo that came in from Gorilla, and that was a year in the making to get to that point. It felt so good to pull the trigger. This week we have on the docket to do some accuracy testing and really get the cycling down. I wasn't cycling very well. We got some stuff for that, but there'll be a blackout video coming soon. So let's talk about ammunition. I was at a pawn shop the other day, which I haunt the pawn shops. There's some deals to be had there. And let me show you what I bought. This little, cheapo ammo can, but it had, what's that, like 8 or 10 spent casings in there. Those are, it's kind of funny, there's like 5 of them are 30-06, a couple of them are Creedmoor, and then there's one 300 Blackout down in there, which is kind of funny. Anyway, it came with a box, and I got some ammo. Now, the interesting thing about this ammo is that these are all like half boxes of ammo. So if you ask at your pawn shop, you might be able to find, see, look at this box. Like, this box is destroyed. But this is a full box of ammo. This is that Precision Hunter 6.5 Creedmoor, 143 grain ELDX. That would be great to shoot with. We like the Hornady Black. It looks like they shot a couple of rounds of this, I think. Or is this a full box? This one's a full box. And then we've got this other Hornady. Now, we have shot the 140 grain ELD match before, but I didn't mind it. It did okay, and this is like a half box of that. So there's 58 total rounds here, and I got the ammo can, the 58 rounds, and the 10 spent casings for 20 bucks. So, I mean, it's a good deal if you're talking about just buying, like, you know, one round is around $1.20 if you can find it. Now, obviously, we did not get to choose what ammo we want. We had to take what they had, but this was all the random 6.5 Creedmoor they had, and I don't know. I'm pretty excited about that deal. We need more 6.5 Creedmoor. We're still testing, load developing, so that we can reload that stuff. But ask around at your pawn shop. You could possibly come up with a deal. Okay, and the last one here is kind of a teaser for our reloading friends on the channel. Capital Cartridge has these little mini ammo cans, and I have, we'll just say several of these. I've had 3 or 4 orders of these come in. This time I ordered 1,000 rounds, so there's 500 in each one, and these are just loose. I don't know if I don't remember if they're remanufactured, reconditioned brass, or if it's new brass. I'm sure. Let's see if we can check head stamps. A SIG, there it is. A SIG, a JAG, and a Win. I'm not sure what JAG is. And a Winchester. So all different head stamps. So this is reconditioned brass, but it has primers. So all of this brass has fresh primers. You don't have to pay hazmat fee, which is great. That's a big savings. And you can also kind of skip some steps in your reloading. Now, I have a Dillon progressive press, so the priming station is not a big deal for me. But if you had a single stage press, this saves all of your brass prep, and it saves your priming, or your depriming and your priming. So that saves 3 steps. Now, for me, I just am not going to load a primer in it. But we're at 1,000 rounds of this stuff, and coming soon over on the reloading channel, there's going to be, we're going to do 1,000 rounds in one video. Of course, it'll be cut and sped up and everything, so you don't have to watch me, because it should take me about 2 hours to do 1,000 rounds. But we're going to test some speed. We're going to load up some 9mm. I need more 9mm to just take to the range and shoot. A lot of what I have is steel case, and that's kind of like just for emergencies. And I'm going to replace my brass stuff that I have and shoot the old stuff and replace it with the new stuff that I've reloaded. So doing a little ammo circulation there. But so if you're checking around on some of these websites, I'm seeing some pretty impressive prices on just buying 9mm. In fact, before I bought that 1,000 rounds that I have to reload, I almost pulled the trigger, because there's several deals on 1,000 rounds of ammo that are coming out in the as low as 28 cents a round mark up to the 35, 38 cents a round mark. And that's a good buy. If you're not a reloader, you don't feel like you can do it cheaper, or you want to save your reloading components, which is kind of what I was thinking about doing. I think I'm going to reload that stuff. But if I can find 9mm in the 20-cent range, that's about what I can reload it for right now. In addition to that, 5.56 and 308, prices on those are pretty darn competitive. I saw 1,000 rounds for in the high 300s. I've seen several of them in the 450 range. So 1,000 rounds, 45 cents a round for 223, not bad. So if you need ammo, I would say grab some, because we just don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's summer of 2022 right now, and there's a lot of stuff on the horizon. Some things are going well. There's a lot of things that are not going well. But anyway, just stay prepared. Grab some silver, grab some mags, grab some ammo. Let me throw one caveat on here. Don't do any prepping with a credit card. You need to pay cash for this stuff. Now, if you're going to do the points thing, that's up to you. That's between you and Dave Ramsey. But if you've got some money and you want to spend, 20 bucks on a mag, and I found some P mags for Glocks that were like 12 or 13 bucks. Got a couple of those. I say go for it. I think you can't go wrong right now. But who knows what the future will hold? Who knows? All right. Thank you for watching, guys. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. See you on the next video. Eagle Run 23. Thanks for watching.